Hey y'all, let's talk about some wrestling, shall we? Because today we're talking all about MyRISE Mutiny, the new mode in WWE 2K25, and we're breaking down all the little secrets and Easter eggs and exactly how this mode works and why you need to know what you need to know about it before the game comes out. Can't even talk. So excited. Let's go. This is, of course, Beach Bytes, and I'm BeachBurnBob, and we cover wrestling video games. So to make sure you never miss out on news and breakdowns, especially Unlockables, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we will have all 2,000 Unlockables at this point. I'm going to be busy this year, and I'm excited about it. But hey, we're talking about MyRISE right now, and we're going to do a complete breakdown. I want to get this out of the way first, so you're not sitting here through a whole video like, wait, is it the same? Is it different? It's totally the same, and it's totally different at the exact same time. If you loved MyRISE coming into 2K25, or you played them all and you love them, you are gonna be happy, because there is a lot more of that coming. But if you didn't like MyRISE and you hated it, there's enough here for you to at least give it a try. And it looks like another year where they're going to be unlockables. Wow, are there unlockables? I mean, like, could we get Black Hole Cole? Like, could we really get the Demon Finn Balor? There's so much going on with this. So let's break down.
Do you know what my watch is saying? I've never heard that watch.
On the MyRISE. So MyRISE has been around for several years now, and instead of overhauling it and giving us a new thing each year, what they've done is built this system in place for MyRISE, and they're just going to add new stories and keep evolving this mode. There is way more to do in this year's MyRISE than ever before. Instead of just having one or two endings, there's going to be multiple endings. To get all the unlockables, you're going to have to play this multiple times. There's no way that you're actually going to be able to beat and get everything in one playthrough. There's certain storylines that you're only going to be able to do after you've beaten it once. So, I mean, they're doing different with it, and that excites me. I think it's cool. It's something new. I wonder if we're going to unlock the Arena of Law for the 4th year in a row. I mean, I kind of hope they give it to us, and at the same time, I kind of want to have to unlock it again. Is that weird? Maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But before we get to the breakdown of wow, everything in MyRISE, can you do me a favor? Can you acknowledge your tribal beach?
Acknowledge me!
And hit that like button for me. It sends it out so more people can see it.
And the dozens!
This year's story, dubbed MyRISE Mutiny, revolves around a hostile takeover of NXT by a group of superstars looking to make shockwaves across the WWE. They take over quickly, initiates Raw and SmackDown, leading to a power struggle with the future of the industry at stake. Where these stories go from depends on your custom superstar's decisions. You can create your own custom superstar, which is cool. But now, I mean, everything works the same as last year. MyRISE Superstar, awesome. You can do everything that we did in the last couple versions of the game. But now here's where it gets a little different, because MyRISE now has 3 combined save slots for both men's and women's division characters. Once you complete a full playthrough, you have the option to replay MyRISE on the same save slot to experience the story again. You can replay MyRISE at the same save slot to experience the story again with your custom characters overall carrying over to start again on a new save slot. Also, importing and exporting characters is still available for both men and women. And this time around, you will create a man superstar and a female superstar, just like you did in WWE 2K20 if you played that awesome game. But this is a straight up out of the 20 line, where it was, okay, we're going to take one character and move them through, but it's 2 characters. And it's like, this is going to be a little bit. They took that part from 2K20 and went ahead and added it to 2K25. I can't wait to see how this shakes out completely, though. After choosing whether you want to begin MyRISE as part of the men's or women's division, you'll have the option to choose from one of 3 personalities. bold and brash, comedic and fun, or scheming and calculating. The personality type you choose not only colors the way your characters act and responds to the world around them, but it affects what stories you have available to you. After all, a brash and bold superstar like the man Becky Lynch might approach a situation entirely different than the scheming and calculated Seth freaking Rollins. I mean, that actually makes sense. Like, I think that's really cool that they're doing it this way. Your decisions will take you down distinct branches and pathways. We did have this a little bit in 24 where you did have branching storylines, but there was only a couple that made an impact. It looks like this time around, all of them are going to make an impact, and I'm really excited to see where we go from here with it. I think that's awesome. As you progress through MyRISE, you will come across brand new allies storylines. You will play as superstars as part of the story rather than your custom superstar. So that's really neat. Not are we just doing our custom superstar matches this year, we are also doing the superstars themselves that we're involved with. Cool. I feel like that's a win. I'm excited that that's there. You know, so you can step into the ring with Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and help take on the Mutiny. Of course, it'll be limited to the storyline you take, and there's going to be multiple branching that you can go with it. So I'm really excited because we're going to play the same MyRISE over like 7 times to get everything out of it. So to get all the unlockables and stuff, 7 playthroughs. Well, that's a good time for me to ask you to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, because we will have unlocks for everything in MyRISE and everything out in the game. And if you're missing any unlocks on any past WWE games, they're already on the channel waiting for you. So subscribe today and check it out. But we choose our background. We also choose, you know, what personality type we are. I'm liking it. It sounds good. But then there's also exclusive ally storylines involving Cody Rhodes and Rhea Ripley. Here's the problem, is they're only accessible through a second playthrough for me. So if you were only wanting to play through this once and get everything, okay, but a new feature coming to MyRISE is the new live event feature. What is that all about? The live event feature in MyRISE, which are optional matches that allow you to build up your character with progress that will be tracked across multiple playthroughs. Live event matches are also a great ways to earn additional unlockable superstars, my faction cards, and original MyRISE characters that have been in high demand. So, really, to be fair,
Don't say to be fair. Hate when people say to be fair.
the MyRISE live event structure is just what we called side quests the last 3 years, or your little side missions that you went through and did. It's been rebranded live event. It's the exact same thing. But one of the coolest things is with the unlocks this year is that we finally get the return of the Demon Finn Balor. He's been in MyRISE for the last couple years. He's been in my faction, but he's been completely unplayable. Now, all of a sudden, we have the Demon Finn Balor and the return of Cole Quinn. Yes, I am so excited for the return of Cole Quinn. Is it the same from last year? Do I see anything in this that's going to make you play it? Well, I look at it like this. If you loved MyRISE last year and you loved going through the storylines, this is going to be 100% better. If you didn't like MyRISE and you didn't like anything about it, this is worth checking out. Like, that's what it is. Like, there's nothing groundbreaking here that's going to move the needle of you're going to love this mode, but it could make you like it more than the other ones, but your core gameplay elements are still there. The funny thing about MyRISE is if you enjoyed WWE 2K20 2, 3, 4, you love that version of the MyRISE story, well, guess what? It's back and better than ever in WWE 2K25. And well, actually it is better now. There's stuff different, so that's cool. Let me know what your thoughts are, and to find out more awesome things in WWE 2K25, check out that video right there. Remember, make life your beach. We'll see you on the next video.